This week's book is The Jacket I Wear in the Snow by Shirley Neitzel, and the illustrator is Nancy Winslow Parker. So, although we are technically in spring right now, we are predicted to get some more snow this week. So hopefully this will still be fresh on the kids' minds. Let's just get into it. So we've got our title page here. Our dedication is way up here in the corner for Casey and PW and for Elaine and John. And here is where our story starts. You might at this point want to start pointing out things too, like, do you notice that our story is going to start with an uppercase letter? And this is one sentence, and here we have a period at the end. So these are just some of those concepts of print. And in class we talked about how concepts of print are very highly predictive of reading ability. So we want to start pointing some of those out. So this is the jacket I wear in the snow. So you can ask them, they have a jacket. What's another name for jacket? Coat. Who has a green jacket? What color jacket do they have? This is the zipper that's stuck on the jacket I wear in the snow. And you can tell them this is what we call a rebus book. And what a rebus book is they have pictures standing in the place of words. So they'll tell you the word, match it with the picture, but then the next time you see it, it won't have the word. It'll just have the picture. So here we have the word zipper matched with the zipper, but the next time we see that, it doesn't say the word, it just has the zipper. So it helps them to read along as well. So the zipper that's stuck on the jacket, so you can talk about, have they ever had a zipper stuck, and how did they get it unstuck? This is a scarf, woolly and red, that's caught in the, and I would just pause here and point and let them all fill in. You don't need to use the popsicle sticks, just let them shout out zipper. That's stuck on the jacket I wear in the snow. And if they're yelling out zipper while you're still here, you might just want to point out, nope, that's not a zipper, that's a word. You need to wait until my finger gets to zipper, and then you can call out that word. That's stuck on the jacket. I'm not going to say jacket over here because that's not where the jacket is pictured. It's right here. Other things you can talk about when you're on this page. What is a scarf for? What part of the body do you wear a scarf on? When it says that it's woolly, what is wool? It's a kind of fabric, and it's made of sheep wool, and they shave the sheep, and then they knit it into a scarf that they wrap around their neck to keep their neck warm. This is the stocking cap for my head. Kind of looks like Santa's hat. That matches the scarf, woolly and red, that's caught in the zipper that's stuck on the jacket I wear in the snow. So you can ask them too, what color is the stocking cap? Well, it's red. What else is red? The scarf. So those two things match because they're both red. What color is the zipper? It's green. And what color is the jacket? It's also green. So the green jacket and the green zipper match. These are the mittens that hang from each arm. So there are two mittens because you've got one for your left and one for your right that I wear with the stocking cap for my head that matches the scarf, woolly, and you could have them fill in red, that's caught in the zipper that's stuck on the jacket I wear in the snow. And they might even start reading the entire line with you, and that's fine if they do that. This is the sweater, all itchy and warm. So you can talk about, what does it mean if it's itchy? It makes you want to scratch. And why do you think it's itchy? What do you think it's made out of? If you look, see these little pieces of fabric sticking up here, it's also in the scarf, and it's also in the hat, and it's also in the mittens. What fabric do you think all of those things are made out of? They're all made out of wool. That's probably why there are sheep on this sweater, because the sheep have the wool, and the wool is what made the sweater and the hat and the scarf and the gloves. It's very warm. So sheep don't have to wear coats because they have their own coat, their own sweater. It's a warm layer that keeps them protected from the cold. So this is a sweater all itchy and warm that meets the mittens that hang from each arm that I wear with the stocking cap for my head that matches the scarf, woolly and red, that's caught in the zipper that's stuck on the jacket I wear in the snow. All right, so we've got our jacket with our sweater and our scarf and our hat and our gloves. What other things are we going to need if we're going to go out in the snow? What else? Boots. Boots might be one thing. What else? Snow pants. Yeah, so let's see what's next. Oh, these are the jeans, stiff in the knee, that go under the sweater, all itchy and warm, that meets the mittens that hang from each arm that I wear with the stocking cap for my head that matches the scarf, woolly and red, that's caught in the zipper, that's stuck on the jacket I wear in the snow. So you can ask them, who has jeans, and why are jeans different from the pants that I have on? And since we're not wearing jeans to the preschool site, you guys won't be wearing jeans, so you can say, you know, these pants are different. They feel different. These are a heavier material. And when they say they're stiff in the knee, why do you think they're stiff in the knee? Have you ever taken a pair of cold jeans and tried to put them on? Or maybe they're a little bit wet and they're kind of stiff. So you can talk about what stiff in the knee means as opposed to, you know, if you have a material like this and it's really bendy because it's a soft material, but jeans aren't soft, so it doesn't bend like that as easily. So these are the boots, too big for me, that cover the jeans, stiff in the knee, that go under the sweater all itchy and warm, that meet the mittens that hang from each arm, that I wear with the stocking cap for my head that matches the scarf, woolly and red, that's caught in the zipper, that's stuck on the jacket I wear in the snow. All right, so then you can talk about these are snow boots, and you can see they're kind of shiny, and that's to keep the snow from getting inside and soaking in. If they were made out of fabric or wool or leather, they would get all wet. So these are the type of boots you wear in the snow. But what other type of boots are there? There are rain boots, there are cowboy boots, there are dress-up boots, they have boots that have buttons, there are boots with laces. These boots have a zipper. So you can talk about the different kinds of boots and when you would wear each kind of boot, what type of weather you would wear them in. Ooh. You might ask them, what do you think this is? And they might say, oh, it looks like sweatpants or just pants. But this is long underwear, bunchy and hot. That's stuffed in the boots, too big for me, that cover the jeans, stiff in the knee, that go under the sweater all itchy and warm, that meets the mittens that hang from each arm, that I wear with the stocking cap for my head that matches the scarf, woolly and red, that's caught in the zipper, that's stuck on the jacket I wear in the snow. So you can ask them, who has worn long underwear? And it says they're all bunchy and hot. Why are they bunchy and hot? What do you wear long underwear for? They go under your pants. That's why they're called underwear. They go under your pants, and they're usually made out of some material that's kind of itchy, just like that sweater was. It could be made out of wool or something else that's really warm. They're going to keep you warm, and they're going to keep you from getting frostbite in the snow. These are the socks, wrinkled a lot, that are pulled over long underwear, bunchy and hot, that's stuffed in the boots too big for me, that cover the jeans, stiff in the knee, that go under the sweater all itchy and warm, that meets the mittens that hang from each arm, that I wear with a stocking cap for my head that matches a scarf woolly and red, that's caught in the zipper, that's stuck on the jacket I wear in the snow. So you can talk about how, all right, well, we had the stocking cap and the scarf match, and the zipper and the jacket match, but do these match? Those are two different socks. And why do you think the socks are wrinkled a lot? What do you notice about those? They're kind of wrinkled. Well, they're probably wrinkled because they're too big. Just like the long underwear and the boots, they're just too big. So when socks are too big, they get wrinkled. If your socks are the exact right size, you can see that they're smooth. So you can even show them. Here, I'll show you. So my sock is the exact right size, so it's not wrinkled. It's nice and smooth. But if my sock was too big and it was falling down my leg, it would be wrinkled. So we've got socks that are too big. We had long underwear that were all bunchy, so those must have been too big. The boots were too big. Have any of you worn clothes that were too big? Maybe they were your older brothers or sisters and they outgrew them, so they handed them down to you, but you weren't quite old enough for them yet, and they were still just a little bit too big, but Mom or Dad said, that's okay, you'll grow into them. So you can pull out a popsicle stick and have them share their stories. Oh dear. So she is all bundled up from head to toe. These are the tears that fell from my eyes. Why do you think she's crying? So there are a couple of different things going on here. We've got a snowman that's broken. So maybe she's crying about the snowman. Maybe she ran into the snowman with her sled and she's hurt. Maybe she's crying because she can't move very well because she's all bundled up. Maybe she's crying because she's frustrated because her underwear are too itchy and her boots are too big. So maybe they could share some stories about when they've been outside playing and they started crying too. So these are the tears that fell from my eyes, that dripped on the socks, wrinkled a lot, that are pulled over long underwear, bunchy and hot, that is stuffed in the boots, too big for me, that cover the jeans, stiff in the knee, that go under the sweater all itchy and warm, that meets the mittens that hang from each arm, that I wear with a stocking cap for my head, that matches a scarf, woolly and red, that's caught in the zipper, that's stuck on the jacket I wear in the snow. So we can look here what's going on. She's trying to pull her sled and she got all tripped up in the rope and she fell down. Now her foot is caught in the sled and she can't get up and this bird is watching her. Can you feel her pain? No wonder she's frustrated and she's crying. So you can ask them if anything like that has ever happened to them. Have they ever gotten all tangled up in their sled and got their foot stuck and oh dear. This is my mother who heard my cries and wiped the tears that fell from my eyes and loosened the scarf, woolly and red, and slipped off the stocking cap from my head. So Mom came and saved the day. Mom came and picked her up, brought her in, and now she's undressing her. Unpinned the mittens that hung from each arm and unbuttoned the sweater all itchy and warm, and unzipped the boots too big for me, and straightened the jeans stiff in the knee. So which side did she straighten? Did she straighten this side? No, it's still wrinkly. She straightened that side. And she's hanging it all up. Do they have a place where they can hang up all their stuff? And why would you want to hang up all your wet stuff? Because that'll help it dry. If you just take it off and dump it on the floor in a pile, it's still going to be wet the next time you want to go outside. And smoothed the long underwear bunchy and hot and pulled up the stocks that were wrinkled a lot. So she's on her head so that her mom can straighten out her long underwear and pull up her socks. When she unstuck the zipper of the jacket I wear in the snow. So what are they having after they came in from that cold, snowy day? The mom's bringing cupcakes and donuts. And what do you suppose is in that cup? Looks like there's some whipped cream on it or marshmallows. It's probably hot cocoa. Do you guys like hot cocoa? Yeah, I do too, and I've been outside. And that girl better watch her donut. What do you think might happen to that donut? You see the cat? The cat is eyeballing that donut. She better watch it or she's not going to have a donut. And then that's the end.